I like to think I've brought hope to Reading FC already. I've also brought an iron fist in management, and we are not having passengers along this ride. Players are going, and unfortunately, after a good start, we have an FM update. Will my tactic fall to pieces? It's a journeyman. Welcome in. Let's get straight into it. We've been excellent. We have not lost a game yet. Not only have we not lost a game since we beat Bristol City convincingly, I might add, we've won every game. We completed out November with a 2-0 win over Plymouth. I did play a friendly, felt like getting the players to sort of adapt and understand the system and play together more would help. We then, not super convincing 1-0 win over Preston, but still a very good win. 3-1 victory over Hull and a 4-0 dismantling of Stoke. Really good. Jacob Sovereign's been really good. Miete has also been very good. Those are their only two attacking roles we are playing, so fantastic that is working so well. We take on Luton today, who are 21st in the table. Fancy our chances. And then we take the much higher placed Sheffield United. And as you can see, if you have a look at the dates, a mere, 2 days in between to freshen up our legs and go again. So a tough run today. 2 games, we're going to get into them. I've started to clear some players. Obviously, we've only just entered December, but some players are on the outs and there's bids in for them. So a couple of players going to be leaving. Goalkeeper, Jokel Anderson for 40k. Hamid Abdul Salam for 80k is off. We're potentially loaning out some youngsters. Maybe getting a couple of familiar names in as coaches Kolo Toure and Robin Van Persie. We're working away, trying to build a backroom staff, trying to get... I'm not really looking for players right now, I'm not going to lie. I'm okay with we've won every game. We look really good. The update scares me. It has just come out. This gives away when I'm recording this. It came out half an hour ago. I've uploaded it. I'm ready. Not uploaded it. I've downloaded it. I'm ready to go. I fear often these updates can create problems no one foresaw. So although the patch notes look very good, you can find them on Twitter if you haven't seen them already, or even in the Discord. I'm scared. I'm actually scared for my youth only save on Friday as well, because the patch notes sing like we're suddenly going to be a much better team, and I just know that doesn't work out that way. We'll get straight into this game. So Wormlitten is injured, so we'll drop him to the bench. Take Toffolo on. I could take on one of the youngsters. So we actually do have some decent youth prospects, but there's nobody knocking on the door to get in the first team quite yet. Fatawu, I have been playing him left mid. It has been working. I might swap him out for Popov here. I've really got no reason to. I think I'm going to go with Fatawu, continue playing as we were. Bastion and Fuchs have still played well, even though they don't play well together. We do have the partnership in the centre backs, but that's pretty much it still. Exact same tactic we set up last time. We even changed, remember, we changed the Trequartista to advance forward. We're going the exact same lineup. Basically, it has been working so far. I do not want this patch to have changed anything about this tactic, because we were flying. Believe it or not, I think we're something silly like only 6 points off playoff spots now. If we have a look at the table here, Reading, 19 games played, 26 points. We've won, since we've came in, I think we've won 5 in a row. 6 in a row overall, because they won the game prior to me joining. I think I've won 5 games. We've put 15 points on the board. That's ridiculous that we are 6 points off playoff points. Now, Championship can be like that. We haven't played a full set of fixtures yet, but there are some teams that are going to be really tough, and there's going to be teams that you just go, they're not right for this level. And possibly some of the teams we've played so far might be that kind of team, but I think we've played some teams above us, played a couple of teams below us. We can't say for sure if we've played dross, if we've played quality. We'll find out when we take on Sheffield United because they look quality. They're 5th in the table. Come to think of it, isn't it? Miles ahead of us. Johnston and Stuart Campbell. They're going to try and work their way out from the back. Burke now, up the wing. Oh my god, I don't like this. That's never a pen. That is shocking. How's he managed to go down when the ball's gone past him? How's that foul? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. That's one patch note I didn't see. What about the ridiculous amount of penalties we've been getting? We go 1-0 down at Luton and it's just so typical. 21st in the table. One of the lowest down teams we have faced. And we go 1-0 down. Come on. Even away from home, that's nay good. We'll encourage. Let's get back in this. Bastion. Almost gets caught on the ball in midfield. Rafa. Miete. Back to Holmes. Fuchs for Bastion. Adams. Great ball forward. Southern. 1 touch. 2 touch. Oh, it's a good save from the keeper. I just wanted him to bury that one. That's the kind of goal where you answer back straight away and we go right, we take it to the momentum's with us. Poor finish. Holmes on a yellow card, not playing particularly well. I'd like him to calm down. We cannot afford a second yellow in this game. Or any game these days. Again, a bit more of the possession. I might lower the tempo a little bit. And with that, I might also go positive. Let's see if we can get that ball in behind again. We set Southern on his way, but only once so far in this game. Let's create a little bit more. Fuchs out wide. Now, we are a good team from set pieces. Oh, that one was close. One thing we don't have is a great set piece taker. Got an okay set piece taker. That is letting us down. Oh, I cannot believe we've won 5 in a row. We go in at 1-0 down. 21st in the table. Show me something else. Come on, boys. Now the right back is on a yellow card as well. They're both not playing well. Have I got a right back? I could take on Tetic. He's more of a wide wing back even. Bastion. Running forward. Pumps on the brakes. Finds Adams. Oh my word. Stephen Adams blasted the back off the net. Stephen Adams, Scottish player on loan to us from... Is he from Crystal Palace? I can't remember. He's very good. What a strike that is. Bastion does a great job here by pumping on the brakes, putting on the brakes, and Adams just fires it high into the corner. Great way to start second half. We're level within 3 minutes. Just over 3 minutes. I know my math. Don't want a right back. Come on. Awa. Scales. Into Adams. Back to Scales. Awa. Adams. Keeping the ball moving. Really nice. Fuchs. Out wide. Whipped across. Southern's in there. He's hit the bar. Oh, Miete, you've got to be there quicker. Miete's got the ball, though. Bastion. We have to go back. I thought we were like a pass away from just getting up on the wing and just whipping it across. We were all over them there and we didn't make it count. I do want to change the right back. Can I move one of the centre backs to right back? That is a question. Holmes could play. He's not great at crossing, but he's not terrible. So Holmes could move out there, and then we take on... I take on Reece Williams over Liam Moore. I know Liam Moore's a captain, but he's not very fast. Reece Williams, tall centre back, he comes on. Oh, Jacob Southern. The difference between Jacob Southern and his backup is immense. If anything, we could really do on our striker option. Popov could play up top if needed. He's got pace, but for now, you know what? I might take Bao off. No, I'm going to leave it for now. We're going to make that one sub, change out centre back, get the right back off. Especially when he's pumping the ball forward like that, just to nobody. I know he's trying to hit the wide target man, but he didn't. That counts against him. I wish we would have closed that down a lot more than we have. And remember, they needed a penalty to score their goal. I don't want them to get a free shot. My word. They're 21st in the table. Come on. If we want to make the playoffs, we have to stomp teams like this. I think I've got to do something up top. I might. Oh, he's not playing well all of a sudden. Do I go Trequartista? Maybe just have him drop in a bit. See if we can cause a bit of disruption. If we don't get anything, I will take on Popov to play up top. Poku. Oh, just over the bar. Nice, almost like a glance of a header, but gets underneath it, lobs it. I'm getting annoyed. I'm getting annoyed by Southern not doing what I want him to do, which is score goals. I'm going to take him off. You know what? I'm now thinking we've got a game after this in like 2 days. I have got to take some of these players off. Tetik's going to come on for Bastion, who's going to swap with Adams. Oh boy. Fuchs for Liam Moore and Scales for Tofolo. Oh, he's got very good crossing. Absolutely. Take him on. Let's see. I'm actually going to put him full back attack. And if we score off of one of his crosses, I'm a genius. Up the tempo again. We'll go low crosses because we don't have a good sort of target in the box. Not someone who's great in the air anyway. Demand a bit more. And then final couple of minutes, we're going to... Wow, we're already in a high press. I'm going to drop it down to a mid-block. Let them sort of come out a bit, maybe encourage them to play a bit of a higher line. Go attacking. I'm just hitting stuff now. Wanting this not to end 1-1. Want us to get another chance. Deflating. Points thrown away. We're seeing that as. I've said I'm not happy with the performance. They can get mad all they like, but that was poor. Always the way. 5 games won in a row. We rock up. 21st in the table, and we just don't perform. Luton hold out for a draw, absolutely. Steven Adams, what a player. He's definitely one that we already are like, we'd love to have him. 27 to 32 million. We ain't going to be able to sign him. We are currently, along with my antics of trying to sell players, or at least players that don't seem to have a role or a fit into my long-term plans, our owner is trying to sell us, so watch this space. If we get sold, I'm really hoping it's to a very good, a very kind owner with lots of money. Sheffield United, they're 4th in the table. Let's see what we can do. A work permit for Van Persie, a work permit for Toure. I'm going to fill out the backroom staff. Might as well surround myself with people who've been to the Premier League and know what it takes, because that's where we want to be. We are favourites for this next game, probably because we're at home. Problem. Looks like our managers are annoyed how I'm utilising the players. But both loan players seem to have been promised to be attacking midfielders. Come on, boys. Well, that is a problem. So we potentially could lose 2 of the important players I've earmarked if they get recalled during the window. And given that the window's coming up, how am I going to play this? I don't want to change the system just because Moyes and some other bloke are having a moan. Tricky. As you can see, a lot of my players are now wanted, basically because we've suddenly been playing out of our skin. Don't want to lose them. Not a single one of those players is worth selling unless we get an insane amount above their valuation so that we can reinvest, because we don't have a lot of money sitting around ourselves. So, for instance, Bastion, worth 8 to 10 million. Even though he's 30, we'd probably need about 16 million to think about selling them. That's within the realm of possibility because of his age and stuff. Fuchs, 8.2 to 11 million. Defensive midfielder, looks very good for this level. But again, we would need above and beyond that to sell him. What about the right back? 9.8 to 11.5 million. He's 22 years old. We'd need 20 million. At least to sell him. He's got a long-term future here. Adams is a bit rinsed here. Playing in weak position. I hate that. I'm going to take Adams out. Tetik's going to come in. Poku will be replaced by Williams. Popov. Well, Fatawu is now able to play that role, so we're going to go with that. Yeah, he's wanted by Tenerife, but I've just extended his contract anyway, so... Didn't I? Oh, he hasn't signed it yet. Brilliant. Need him to sign his contract now. I'll actually put Tofolo in instead of Scales here, maybe. No. I'll start with Scales and we'll bring Tofolo on. Same again, this time against a much better team in Sheffield United, so let's see how we get on. I'm not going to say it, but there is still one thing I could say right now, but I'm not going to, because if I say it, we won't be, and that'll make me sad. Catch my drift? Oh, Will Hughes sighting. 31. Wow, it feels like he's been around forever, and he has been. We're on top right now, let's make it count. Arthur. Angie, can we win possession back? Maybe force them to go long. We're not really preventing them from playing out from the back. Maybe that's something I need to look to do. Do not let them literally run forward, cross and score. They've not had the ball this entire game. Look at the space! Oh God, I'm glad he was offside. Like, why was he just adrift in the middle? Bastion tries to fire it forward. I don't know what he's thinking there. Oh, why are we second to every ball? Why is he just turned away? Who is that? Our centre-back turns away from the ball. It was there to be taken, my boy. And then he's... Oh. Holmes, you're irritating me. I'm going to go positive because, well, we're the home side and we've started to let Sheffield United take more of the ball and I don't like it. A couple more shots toward the end of the half after going positive, as you'd expect, but not really getting more of the ball. Closing in on half time. Yeah, he's going to have to come off. I'm going to say we've been the better team. I think that probably just about rings true. The team didn't believe it though. Tell them I've got faith. And yeah, he's coming off. Means Popov has to come on. Means Fatawu is going to have to continue. And we don't have an R striker. So Popov will play as an inside forward support instead. Still want someone who's going to get in the box. Inside forward attack even. Try that. If we have to make any other subs in the front line, we maybe have to bring on Steven Adams and he'll have to play center attacking midfielder. Maybe as a shadow striker. If we have to take Southern off, if it's not working, we might have to go strikerless just because we don't have... I mean, no offense to Clark, he's just not good enough. 6'4" though. Bit of a unit. We're maybe a little light past the first team. Maybe I need to be looking for a couple of bargains in January. That might be... I might have to change up tact if we do get some money before then. Or if we can raise some money. Bastion. Plops it in. Oh, I thought that was going in. And again, how did the keeper save that? Did that hit the post? Oh, it looked like the keeper saved that. I've no idea how he kept the first one out. Sovereign's having a bad game. Fawu as well. Don't have great attacking options on the bench. Tetic, great header. Dejan Tetic from the edge of the area runs in. We take the short throw. Play it back across the goal. It's an outswinger. He meets it. It's beautiful. 1-0. Look at this again. Short throw. Fuchs, one touch. Swings it. Tetic from the edge of the area. Drives in. Great header. Glances it off the inside of the post. Cam Holmes down. I've got to take Sovereign off. I'm going to try something. Is this my corner? Hoping it would go in. I'm going to drop Southern down here. We're going to put Steven Adams in the attacking midfielder role as a shadow striker because I don't have an R striker that I'm willing to throw on here. I've got Clark, but he's just not good enough. Scales is also absolutely rinsed, but we're going to make more subs. I think we're going to make them all. Maybe not. That seems like it's not. It was just due to stoppages. Skills comes off. I think we take Bastion off and then put Fuchs into midfield. Liam Moore comes in defensive midfielder. And I ever take on a Poku for Holmes, which I think we probably do. He left footed, he's right footed, right. Swap them around. Just trying, it's when you play a couple of days after you've just played another game, it gets absolutely brutal. Even in a league like this where most of the teams have money, and this is one of the it's the deepest squad we've had in terms of the journeyman. In fact, it's the deepest squad I've probably had across any save in FM23, but the quality drop-off is still serious. We've got some players that are League 1, League 2 level, kind of kicking around the first team. Nice ball forward. Adams doesn't get there. Fuchs, though. Nice ball through Popov from the wing. Oh, it's a lovely finish. Oh, it's a lovely finish. We needed that. 2-0. Hey, guys. We are actually quite good. Put the 1-1 draw out of your mind. A one-off. A shot in the dark. 1 in a million. This is what we've been doing. I haven't been doing the whole shadow striker thing though. I don't know if it really works, but Adams, he wants to play centre attacking midfielder. I think this is the most likely chance of us getting him in there, so we'll occasionally maybe drop the striker, throw him in as a shadow striker, not change anything else, and just see if he produces the goods, gets a shot away. Slonina with the save. I just want Moyes to turn around and go like, hey, I see he's now playing centre attacking midfielder, we're happy. And then that way we don't lose him. And then after the window shuts, he can go back to playing in midfield for all I care. Oh, just needed a... When he take that first touch, he needed to quickly get out of his feet. Is that onside, Flores? Good save. I got it wrong. Last video, I doubted this keeper. He has been excellent. Hey, we can't all be perfect. I have my flaws somewhere. Beautiful. 2-0 over Sheffield United, a team that we are hunting. We are trying to catch up to them and try and take their space in the playoffs. As far as I'm concerned. Oh, they've dropped out of the playoffs. Never mind. We are 5 points off. We're slowly making ground. And that's good enough for me. Oh, Wilder ended up back at Sheffield United. Fuchs with 2 assists. He actually played really well there. 8 unbeaten. The only game we weren't involved in was the Blackburn 2-0 at home. That is pretty good. The leading goal scorers. I mean, I thought we were scoring a fair bit. Let's have a wee peek. Up to 13th is pretty good. There's still a mass of teams in and around that spot though and above us. I mean, a couple of wins in a row now. Oh, Hull were above us. We beat them earlier. We absolutely... That's good. Just need a couple of wins in a row. Maybe make up that ground. You know... The top 2 teams aren't miles in front either. A lot of games left to be played. If you're enjoying the series, do hit that like button. Comment away. What do you think of the FM23 update? I didn't notice anything massively there. 2 games, not really enough to really tell. Especially when this team's already been playing well, and then we play well. It'll be more noticeable Friday night, I'm sure. I think what I'll do when we return, let's return for the FA Cup 3rd round. And we'll see what we're doing in January. Maybe I'll move some money about and we might actually be active. I don't know. We'll see you then. I've been Hunkleberry Finn. This is a journeyman. Until next time.